Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tiger Pride 2011 here, and I'm going to do something new. I done collection videos, of my pro wrestling DVDs and my CDs, but I have never done a collection video of my current video games that I own. Now, I'm going to do this video like in parts, like instead of just doing one full take, I'm going to do like one game console at a stop, do another game console and stop, so whenever you see the breaks, yeah. Because it's going to be a long video, because I have a lot of video games. So yeah. The first video game console I'm going to start off is one of my favorites, the Nintendo GameCube. A lot of people don't like the GameCube, but I actually grew up with the GameCube, plus it's my first ever home console, so I have a lot of games for it. And unfortunately, I don't have a physical console of the GameCube. Instead, I own a Wii, and I use my Wii, but I will get another GameCube soon. So first, I'm going to start off with the games that sadly are scratched, but I would like to get them repaired or a new copy. So first off, I'm going to start off with Pokemon DX, Gale of Darkness, a really fun Pokemon game. One of the few Pokemon games that are on a home console. Really good, I like it. Next, I have a classic and one of my favorite GameCube games, Super Mario Bros. Melee. Can't wait for 4 to come out. Next, I have Mario Party 7. A game that I would love to get another copy of. Not like just for all, but I really want to get another copy of this game. Shadow the Hedgehog. I think I'm like halfway done with it. I really don't remember. Next, Super Mario Sunshine. One of my favorite GameCube games, Mario Kart Double Dash. I actually have... No, I don't. I thought I had 2 copies of this, but I actually have the case for it. But unfortunately, it is not in the case. And where is the case? I'm sorry. Sonic Heroes. And with this was a used copy, and I got this at Play and Trade. This disc, it's bent. Me being a dumbass, but I will get a new copy of this. And I actually have 2 copies of this, of what I can remember. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Adventure DX. And now I'm going to show you the games that are happily not scratched. First, I have SpongeBob SquarePants, Lights, Camera, and Pants. This is actually a really fun game. I think it's really fun. Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year-Old Door. Yeah, I actually have these in disc cases, like disc covers. That game is frustrating though. And the last one I have is one of my favorite NHL games. I have like 5. No, I have 5. And this is one of my favorites out of, this is like my number 5, NHL 06. Because this is the Lightning's game. Because Vincent McCabe, he's like featured on this game. I don't have the actual case, but I would like to get it. Because I think he may be on the cover at EC. Here I have Animal Crossing. Fortunately, this is like a Wii case for whatever. Sonic Mega Collection. Like, this is like my 3rd copy of Sonic Mega Collection. It's one of my favorites. So, I keep on getting it again and again. Mega Man's Anniversary Collection. Really good game. Like, it's really fun. But original Mega Man is hard, man. Mega Man hard, man. NHL 2003. This is a pretty fun game too. Fortunately, there is no manual, but I'm glad I have the case. NHL Hits 2002. One of my favorites. This is like at least my top 3. This game is so much fun. It has a manual. And you even have the guide in here too, sorry. In here too, just realized that. Really, really fun game. It's by Midway too. It's really different from like the NHL game, other NHL games, but this is really fun. One of my favorites. Madden 2004. Manual 2. Really good game because it has a really good soundtrack. Really good soundtrack. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I actually have 2 copies of this game because my best friend Hannah gave me one. So this is my first copy. I have another copy with the case and manual and everything. So, yeah. One of my favorite GameCube games too. It's hard as hell though. Last I have, this is my newest GameCube game I got. I have a pickups video from Goodwill, and this is Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I really don't care for this game too much. I played it for a little while, and it was okay, but this is in really good condition, manual and everything. Plus I got this at Goodwill for a good price, so I was like, what the hell, let me get it. Alright, so this was my GameCube games. Now next here I have is my Wii games. Unfortunately, most of the Wii games that I had, that was like a few, they either got scratched or I didn't want them anymore. So I really have like 5 games for my Wii. I really don't have a lot, but these games are fun though. So I'm going to start off with Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Really, really, really fun game. Really, really fun. Plus, you know, always play as Tails, because Tails is my main man. Next I have Namco Museum Remix. This game is pretty fun. It's okay. And it's apparently in my Wii. It is in my Wii right now. I need to get it out. I played my Wii like 2 weeks ago. So I need to get it out. But it's in there. Next I have Mario Super Sluggers, which is kind of like the remake of the original Super Sluggers for the GameCube, apparently. Oh no, sorry, that's for Mario Power Tennis, I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, club points. I heard about how good club points are, so let me look into that. But this is a fun game. I like it because it has like an adventure mode, and that's pretty different. So I thought that was pretty cool. Really good game. This is the game that is based on the GameCube game, Mario Power Tennis. So it's basically like the old GameCube game with a Wii controller. Apparently that's what they say, but I don't have this game for GameCube. But it's pretty fun, it's not that bad. Lastly, I have my very first Wii game I ever got, and I can't believe it, I still have this game. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games from Beijing of '08. And there goes my dogs barking. Don't mind them. Really fun game, but this game needs to get clean though. Like really, I've been on this game since 2008. I need to get it clean. So here are my Wii games. It's not a big collection. Oops. Sorry. It's not really the biggest Wii collection game ever, but I like it. A lot. Alright guys, next I'm going to do with my Xbox 360 games. And this is the console that I have the most games for, because there are actually a lot of really good games for this console. So yeah, let's start off with Resident Evil 5. This is like one of the few games that I actually beaten, but I need some help from my best friend in the whole wide world, and who's beaten this game already. And this is also in my Xbox 360. I need to stop keeping games in there. I'm gonna get it out soon. Really fun game. It's like one of those games that I like to play every now and then, just shoot it up, and you know, it's just a fun game. Next I have Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. Some pretty good games on here. They have some, like one of my favorite games on here is Beyond Oasis, a really good role-playing game that I never heard of until I got this. So it's a really great collection. And I would like to get a Genesis too. I would like to get the Model 2. I think the Model 1 would be a little bit too big for me, but I think the Model 2 will fit just fine. Next I have Red Dead Redemption's Undead Nightmare. I always say Ultimate Nightmare. It's Undead Nightmare. Really fun game. I would like to get the original one too, because that's really fun. But this one's just as fun as the original. Really good game from Rockstar. They know how to make good games, don't they? Next, I have another Rockstar game. It's Midnight Club Los Angeles, which is the complete edition. With this game, I just like to ride around and race. It's pretty simple, but yeah, it's just straightforward. It's a fun racing game, and I like it how you could just run, drive around the city and find an opponent. I find that's really fun. Next, I have the only Call of Duty game that I have is Call of Duty World at War. I really enjoy this game because it dates back to World War II, and I'm like a history buff, so I like how a game can apply to history. So I got the best of both worlds. Really, excuse me, very fun game. Next, Sonic Generations, another really fun game. The music on here is just awesome. And personally, I like to play classic Sonic a little bit more, but modern Sonic is really good too. But I'm more of a classic gal, so I mostly pick classic Sonic. But I like modern Sonic just as much. Really fun game. Next I have is my newest NHL game, NHL 12. It's almost 2 years old, but whatever. Because I got Steven Stamkos, yippee-ki-yay. One of my favorite bolts. Really good game. And another reason why I like this game is because of the fact they have NHL 94 controls. And I'm not the type of girl that uses all those confusing ass controls. I just want to shoot the puck and pass the puck to a teammate. That's all I need. I don't need all that retarded bullshit, you know. Just straight to the point and simple. A really underrated game and one of my favorites, The Adventure of Tintin. Really good game. Really good. I like this game a lot. It's just really fun. And it's really underrated too. I really don't hear a lot of people talk about this game, but if you see it, buy it. If it's at a good price, which I got this game at Target, it's really good. Totally recommend it. Next I have is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I used to play this game a lot, but after I kind of stopped because the missions, they get kind of hard. But it's alright. I need to start playing it again. But then again, just like World at War, I like this game because it deals with history. And I love myself some history. So. And last I have Midway's Arcade Origins. Let me open this up for you, Robbie. This is alright. They have a couple of good games on here. Like, what is it? I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of the name, but they have a couple of good games on here. I prefer the Genesis collection a lot better than this one. But I like old school games, but it's okay. In here are my Xbox 360 games. It's a pretty good collection. I also have a Kinect too, so I have a few more, but I barely use it. So, yeah, here is my Xbox 360 games. Alright, so I'm going to do my very last home console, which is the original PlayStation. This is also my newest console to my collection. I got this in February of this year, so it's pretty new. Alright, so let's start off with my newest NHL game, which is NHL 1999. I tried it out for a few minutes, and it was okay. Not bad. Plus, this is also so far my oldest NHL game. And also, I got this in June, which is like my Goodwill pickups video. Check it out. It will be uploaded pretty soon. Next, I have Kart World Series. This is actually a super fun game. I like it a lot. Really fun. Next I have is WWF Attitude, another good game. Also have WWF Warzone. I prefer Attitude a little bit better than Warzone, but they're both still pretty good games. Next I have is WCW NWO Thunder. This game is hard though. Like, it is really, really, really hard. But it's not that bad. And plus it also has Raven in it. And Sting. And Nash. And Hall. So it has all my people. WDL, which is World Destruction Lead. Thunder Tanks. Super fun game. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. Really, really fun. This is another one of my newest games that I got. If you guys want to see it, it's in my Goodwill Pickups video. Tiny Toons Adventures. Plucky's Big Adventure. I really don't care for this game too much. I played it for a while. I didn't like it too much, but it's in my collection, so. Got it for a good price. Nah. And the third thing about it is that this game actually came out in 2000. So it's kind of weird how it's a late release, but I really don't care for it too much. And last I have the 2-disc Metal Gear Solid. Another really fun game. This is the first disc. Manual here. Damn it. Wait. Sorry. Oh, that's the manual. Damn it. It's kind of hard taking this off one hand. There we go. And this is the second disc. I'm sorry. Here's the manual. And I would like to get Silent Hill. Really good game. So, these are all my PlayStation games. The original PlayStation. Next up, I'm about to do my final, which is my handhelds. So yeah, look out for that. Which will be right after I saved the best for last, which is my handheld. Which is the original Nintendo Game Boy, the Nintendo Game Boy Advance, and the Nintendo DS. Now first I'm going to start off with my DS games. Just have this, trying to zoom it in a little good, but this is Contact. Yeah, for some reason he's not focusing at all, but this is Contact. Pretty fun game. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. I think this is the very last game which had SmackDown vs. Raw and featured ECW. I'm so sorry, but my camera is not focusing really well. My bad. Next I have this Cooking Mama. Really fun game. Super Mario the 64 DS. If you really want to get the 64 version, by all means get it. But this is pretty fun. It has Yoshi, Wario, and Luigi. Next is Mario Kart DS. Really fun game. Pokemon Heart Gold version. This is like the last newest Pokemon game that I have. This is from like 2010, so it's only like 4 years old, but it's still pretty fun. The new Super Mario Bros. Really fun game. One of my favorites. Also one of my favorites besides the original Animal Crossing Wild World. Sonic's Classic Collection. Just like the Mega Collection, it features Sonic 1, 2, 3, the Sonic 2 with Knuckles, Sonic 3 with Knuckles, and that's it. I'm actually almost done beating Sonic 2 on this one. I'm like on the, I forgot the zone, but it's like you're on an airplane and after Tails falls down or something. I forgot the name of it. Well, I'm almost done with it. Next I have this, one of my also favorites, Kirby Superstar Ultra. Sonic Rush Adventure. This game is okay. I really don't know where else to go. I really don't know where else to go with this game, but it's alright. I personally prefer Sonic Rush over this game, but it's okay. The Legendary Starfy. Really good game. It's mostly well known in Japan, but this game is super fun. Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll, another really fun game. And last I have is Sonic Rush, another really, really good game. Prefer this over Sonic Rush Adventure. Next, I'm going to do my very first ever handheld console I ever owned was the Game Boy Advance SP. Fortunately, just like my Nintendo GameCube, I don't have a physical copy, but I would love to get it because the Game Boy Advance SP is compatible with every single Game Boy game. Game Boy Color, Virtual Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. So yeah. First is Mega Man Battle Network 3 White. Really fun game. For some reason, the save feature kind of doesn't work, because I saved this, like, my progress numerous times, and it's always, like, starting all over again. I don't know why, it's weird. But it's still a fun game. Next I have is Harvest Moon, More Friends of Miracle Town. Really fun game. I haven't this game for a good while. Super fun. Then start playing it again. Next is, like, one of my oldest games I have in my collection is Super Mario World and Super Mario Advance 2. This is, like, has to be the oldest game that I have in my collection. I've been having this game since 2003. I'm at Bowser's Castle, can't beat it to save my life. Almost done beating this game, and I will beat it. So this is, like, one of my prized possessions. This is my oldest game that I have in my collection. I used to have the map. I don't know what happened to it. I probably threw it away or something. Next, I have a Super Mario Bros. 3, which is the fourth Super Mario Advance. Really fun game, too. And these two games are ports. I would like to get the original copies for the NES and the Super NES. But I need to get NES and Super NES first. Next I have is Pokemon Pinball, which is another one of my oldest games in my collection. Really fun game too. And it's Sapphire and Ruby. So this is pretty old. This is before Sapphire and Ruby came out. Or about the same time, I don't know. I don't remember. Next I have Sonic Advance 2, not Super Sonic Advance 2. I used to have Sonic Advance 3, but I really don't know what happened to it. I gotta find it. I don't know where it's at. So this is another really good game. This is also one of my newest Game Boy Advance games too. Got it probably around like a year or two ago. It's one of my newest Game Boy Advance games I got. Lastly, I have Pokemon Leaf Green and Pokemon Emerald. This was my very first ever Pokemon game. This is another one of my old games in my collection. And this is another old game too. It's pretty fun. I got this game when I was in Nashville. I was getting my horse Thunder, me and my dad got me this. So yeah. But these games are really good. I'm in Elite 4. Can't beat it for life. Frustrating. But one day I will beat Elite 4 soon, maybe. Finally, I have my only 4 Game Boy Advance games. Unfortunately, I do only have 4. I know, but I'll get more, don't worry. Here I have is my newest Game Boy Advance game. I got this a while back. Game Boy game, excuse me. This is Kirby's Pinball Land. Sorry. It's a little old, but it still works. Next I have is Donkey Kong. Really fun game. Here is WWF Warzone. I got this before I got my PlayStation version, but really, if I had to pick between two, get the PlayStation version. The Game Boy version, it's not good at all. I really don't care for it too much. And lastly, I have Dr. Mario, a classic. Really good game. So yeah, this is all my portable games right here. And this is the end of my collection video. I know it's kind of long, but I hope it's good. And of course, you guys know what to do as always. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you for watching.